It looks like a KarmaJolt stream. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Final Fantasy IV. We're using an obnoxious window color again. Let's change that, like, immediately. Thank you. Hey, last night we had a pretty cool stream where it started as a Panel de Pon / Tetris Attack stream. And then it devolved, no, more like it evolved into Punch-Out and Battletoads and Ninja Gaiden 2 and a little bit of F-Zero 99 thrown in there. So it was a fun little variety stream last night. Thank you so much to everybody who showed up. And also everybody who donated for these 107.69 reps. Shoutouts to my guy MB and Nicholas D. Let's change that reps counter here and reset it back to 0. If we get any donations today, I'll do shoulder shrugs. I got the 20-pound weights, like always. Wayne, Rogue Effect, Avis P, Jason Mel, Stephen H, Ken. Wait, when was the F-Zero? Yeah, so, like, at one point during the Tetris Attack stream, Genevieve B was like, yawn, where's F-Zero? So I just pivoted and did, like, one race. And then I was like, alright, that's enough of that. Cupid Punch, what's going on? I wish the green windows were green screens. Avis, I'm glad you said that, because I want to reiterate one of the properties of this Avenger sword. So let me show you a small glitch here. The Avenger sword is a two-handed sword that is clearly not as good as the Excalibur, right? The Excalibur has literally 80 more offense than the Avenger. But what's cool about the Avenger, though, is when you bring it into battle, that equipped character will always have the Berserk status on them. So again, if I equip the if I equip the Avenger sword in battle like this, then Train will have the Berserk status, and the Berserk status makes that character just fight over and over. You can no longer control that character. They will automatically fight every turn in battle. However, when they are berserked, they get a 50% bonus to their offense. For some reason, though, when you swap your weapon, so for example, I swapped the Excalibur with the Avenger sword, the game gets confused, and it still thinks that I have the Excalibur equipped. So, Train is hitting with an offense as if he were still equipped with the Excalibur. That is, the game doesn't update his offensive stats, and it doesn't update the weapon properties from the Excalibur to the Avenger. So it's as if I have the Berserk status, I'm doing 50% extra damage, but I still have the Excalibur equipped. So just like a fun little exploit there that you can easily do by swapping out weapons in combat. Basically, you get the power of the Excalibur, plus the Berserk bonus, and the game forgets that the Avenger sword has less offense than the Excalibur. So I was basically getting a 50% increase to my damage on that original 185 offense, and the game does not recalculate your offensive stats before it applies the Berserk status when you do that. Does that work for wife swapping too? Jason Mel, yes. Yes, you still have a 50% increased offense because your wife is so supportive of you, right? I think you had another stream once that turned into Punch-Out. Due to it not updating weapon properties, it creates another item dupe glitch if you unequip arrows right before being berserked. Grimburn, how does that work? Heckus, which Final Fantasy is 2 again? Oh, it's this one. So yeah, just to give you an idea of what's happening here. I have the Excalibur equipped, right? So let's fight this balloon. Which one's the balloon and which one's the grenade? Okay, I did a little bit less than 2,000 damage there. And I'm just gonna keep parrying. Now let's, well, I have to unequip this shield in order to equip the Avenger. Because it's a two-handed weapon. But let's equip the Avenger here. I don't get a chance to choose his action because he will automatically fight. Well, dang it. The enemy exploded on me. Okay, he did like 3,000 damage there to the grenade. Best of luck with saving the crystals, and have a great stream. Yo, Dax103, just wanted to hop in and say thanks for all the cool retro gaming content, secrets, and backstory. Hey, thank you so much. Found your channel from a recent FF4 clip, and I don't want to spoil it for me. Yo, I appreciate you showing up, though. Good guy. How are you? Okay, so I did, like, using the glitch, I did, like, 3,000 damage to that grenade. So let's compare that to my normal non-glitched damage. I have that samurai shield. Whoops. This guy doesn't know life, does he? No. Wait, but he knows sight. Whoa! We just launched off. We just launched. My wife is great, too. Jason Mel. I've been told by her. And I believe it. Karnoth, Karma in Space, premium content confirmed. Okay, back to work for me. Boo, work. Yay, Karnoth. Thanks for showing up. How's the moon taste? You can't taste it, I don't think. Let's run from this battle. I didn't realize Train was low on HP. I'm tired, says Nick DeFrenchie. Take care of yourself, friend. Oh my gosh, it's December 1st, everybody. Do we have any holiday plans coming up? Who's excited? Alright, I'm trying to specifically find a grenade, too, so I can compare the damage before we go do whatever we have to do. Surprised by Moon Cell and Pudding. I was in a simulation to visit the moon yesterday. Wait, what? Tell us about this, Nick DeFrenchie. I like that Lexi's HP is 1111. Let's use Blitz. The original Blitz Ball. It was a Space Center museum. Like. That's amazing. Sometimes I feel lonely, says Nintendo Fan Club. NFC? I get it. First of all, here's a Kirby mug. Secondly, you always got us. Thanks for showing up. NFC, sometimes you say weird stuff, but overall, I think you're a pretty cool person. Full of sciencey stuff. It's actually December 2nd for me. My only objective is to survive the upcoming waves of customers. Jason Mel asks, what do I want for Christmas? Literally, I want you to show up to my streams and click the like button. And to go to the moon. Which I have done. Where are the grenade enemies? I have friends, but I feel lonely sometimes because I'm single. Yeah, NFC, no, that's relatable. I feel like everybody can relate to that. Almost. All I want for Christmas is more KarmaJolt and a way to print my own cheese. I tried the 2G accelerator. Yo, Nick DeFrenchie? Wait, this sounds awesome. What's the museum? Everybody is fundamentally lonely. Yes, there is a, it's a real thing. There's apparently a male loneliness epidemic that is plaguing our society. And I sort of get it because, like, men from a young age... Let me back up. Everyone is constantly surrounded by people who think they know what they're talking about. And when I was younger, I was sort of part of that, that culture of men who were discouraged from sharing their feelings or even having feelings, quick guns. So we all understand what it means to, when we hear the phrase toxic masculinity, you think of these guys who have to be tough in every situation, no matter what. Like, you gotta be a real man, you know? I don't know why I gave him, like, the surfer voice there. But, like, men are discouraged from sharing their feelings or, like, being vulnerable or opening up about their problems to the point where, like, they really learn to not do that because, like, their other male friends who grew up, you know, with the same mindset will, like, make fun of them if they're sad or if they say that they're sad or something, you know? Which is stupid, because you should just be able to talk about whatever you want. And not have anyone judge you if you're just opening up about your feelings, you know what I mean? So that has created, like, this environment and society of, like, a lot of men these days are just closed off from the world, and they bottle up their feelings and never talk about them, and therefore they have trouble solving their emotional problems. Arch Neil Gaming. Happy streaming. Hey, thank you. Sorry for the delay. Someone came up to me. I'm at work and someone came up to me. Oh, Grimburn. Yeah, I'll scroll. Did I miss the chat? I'll scroll up. I have feelings, but I don't talk about them. And, like, it's okay if you don't want to. Like, nobody's gonna force you. Nobody should force you or pressure you into talking about them. But the problem is, a lot of men are discouraged from talking about their feelings. And now we have this this culture of men who are, like, just perpetually lonely, and they don't know what to do about it. And, like, the solution is to let go of your inhibitions and, like, unlearn this toxic masculinity culture that you grew up with, and possibly go to therapy. So fortunately, I have a lot of very supportive male friends who are understanding. But some people don't, and that kind of sucks. The setup is to have the arrows on the hand you want to dupe. Then set that character to go right after someone that can cast Berserk in battle. Then you cast Berserk on them and quickly remove the ... arrows. You do need a bow in the other hand. Is Andrew Tate toxic masculinity? Oh my god, like, times a million. Nintendo fan club. Not to mention, like, he is involved in, like, a human trafficking ring? I got surprised. Okay, look, I can finally, in this battle, see how much damage that train usually does against the grenade. So let's fight this guy. Let's fight these two, and then have his turn come back around. Yeah, 0 people should listen to that loser. Yeah, Avis, you're right. Yeah, he's... Oh my gosh, you're right. He says the dumbest stuff. He's like, if you're a straight man in 2025 and you have a girlfriend, that means you're gay. And it's like, how does that math work out, first of all? Secondly, like, are you still using that like an insult? Like it's middle school? Is toxic femininity a thing? I have to imagine it's possible. We should try it. No one else can feel it for you. Quick guns? Anyway, yeah, so I talked over it, but God, I was looking for that enemy specifically so I could see how much damage I dealt to him without doing the glitch. And I forgot to look at the damage. I talk about my feelings for you all the time, Karma. Says Nick DeFrenchie with a cool €2. Oh my god. Nick DeFrenchie, I love you. Thank you for being a friend. Everyone put Le Croissant in the chat for Nick DeFrenchie. We are doing double reps today. So let's go with 4 in the to-go counter. Andrew Tate never watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and it shows. Cupid Punch? I've honestly only seen Lord of the Rings like once ever. And not even all of it all the way through. I love you too, my friend. A. Appreciate you. This chat is hilarious, says Corderock. Welcome. So is the stream, right? Like, this part of it's pretty funny, too. Shadow Palkia, my cousins on my dad's side of the family love Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Avis, not to mention, I don't think he would get it, you know? We will play the fabled skee-ball. Yeah, I got skee-ball tonight at around 6 o'clock. Have you played Expedition 33? You can turn off the real-time stuff if that's an issue. I'm so addicted right now. Patriots Dan, I have seen some of it. I actually watched my friend, Lady Pelvic. She did a cool review of it. That is Pelvic Gaming, I should say, is the name of her channel, in case you want to look her up. But she showed up to the stream the other day when we were playing Aria of Sorrow, and I thought that was really cool. Because it was. But yeah, game looks super cool. I don't know if it's the kind of game that I would enjoy. I furthermore don't know. Thank you, Rogue Effect, for linking to Pelvic Gaming in the chat. Rasta Warrior, how are you? Furthermore, I don't know if it's a game that my eyes will allow me to play. Like, I have... I know I talk about this all the time, but my vision is very bad. Whatever you're thinking it is, it's worse. So often I have to, like, first of all, guess what you're saying in the chat. I don't actually read. That sounds fake, but it's true. Secondly, I saw the combat system, and it looked like there were just a lot of symbols everywhere, and, like, tiny text boxes, and, like things that you have to see all over the screen, and, like, I'd have to be up like this at the monitor in order to play it, you know? That said, I still might, because everyone's raving about it. We're having a rave. There's sound cues, don't worry. Okay. Okay, so finally, I can see how much damage Train does, unglitched with the Excalibur normally, and it was around 1,700 damage. So, like, what was it earlier? Like 3 million or something like that? So yeah, when you do that glitch, you do get a significant boost to your offense. Hey, let's get off the moon. Let's get off the moon. Behave, rave. Jason Mel? I'd play that. I would attend one of those. Ew, Kira H is working? I just got an email from YouTube saying that I was live on my channel. Thanks, YouTube. Would appreciate see you playing. Talking about Expedition 33. Would love to go to a rave too. Corderock, I'm old enough that I would love to go to a rave and then be home by 10. Kira H, working? Disgusting. Yeah, Aces. She's the kind of woman who should be spoiled and never have to work ever. Honestly, I mean that. But I am glad that she finally found work. She was, It was getting to her. Her last job kind of did her dirty. Somebody once told me that baseball is basically a turn-based game. Well, yes. Solo Wave. Same with football. American football, that is. Yeah, okay, so this starts a cutscene. I was hoping I wouldn't have to figure out where to go next, but I thought this might happen. Scream! Tower of Babel. We're late. What? The Giant of Babel will appear. I forgot which character was whomst and what voices they used. Flashing and crazy stuff. Giant Metroid robot. Oh my god, it's Metroid, everybody. Put the Metroid hats in the chat, Way Sketch. And all of my other channel members. Circular Explosion Beam. That's like one of her Charge Beam Shield abilities. Excuse me. Men are tiring sometimes. I know I'm one. Nick DeFrenchie? You're always tired. I think we're about the same age regarding the rave thing. It's literally just Metroid. Yeah, Avis? Circular clicking the like button. Yeah, Kojiro? You gotta rub it the right way, as Christina Aguilera would say. Our Lord and Savior. It's terrible. Blast it. Blast it. Is he asking me to shoot from this spaceship that we have? Like, to shoot it with our weapons? I don't know how to do that. I just got this car. Find me the instruction manual. The owner's manual. Which one's Lexi? That's Rydia, right? Can't we do anything anymore? So anyway, I started blasting. Yeah, exactly. E33 doesn't seem like it has a way of increasing the size of its subtitles and text. It does let you add a dark background to it. Additionally, there is a colorblind mode. Neat. You know, and I'm sure all the dialogue is voiced anyway, so I don't have to read that part. What's that? It's Metroid, I'm pretty sure. Shot it right in the junk. Yo, the tanks? Here we are, we dwarves shall fight for the Mother Earth. I never gave this character a proper voice that I decided. My Pookie KarmaJolt says, Dino Da One. Hey. Cheers, Pookie. This is my morning coffee, which has evolved into afternoon coffee. Tanks a lot is right, Jason Mel. Lally ho! It's my friend Socks! He's still alive! I cannot be resting while you're fighting. Count me in. But I had a hell of a nap. For like 4 days. What is your skincare routine? Asks Dino DeOne. I drink a lot of milk. You know, I don't know if I really have one. Watch out, here I come. Yeah, so this is where you find out that all the characters that died for you didn't actually die for you. Impressive spit take, says Rogue Effect. Thank you. Take showers, says Nick DeFrenchie. That's part of it. Or was Socks just lost in the dryer? Kojiro? But now he's found, like that song. Socks is Vegeta? Yeah, Jason Mel? Thank you. Yes! Yes! Like they're Captain Falcon. Show me your moves. Oh no. Updog. I forgot I named him Updog. Okay, it's fine because it's funny. Hey, long time no see, man.
Our elder removed our petrification.
So what happened with the walls after they became unpetrified? Because if you remember, Updog and Dog Up cast Petrify on themselves as the walls were closing in the foyer of Baron Castle. So they stopped us from getting crushed by the closing walls, but then when they became unpetrified, what, the walls just stayed stopped? Or did they find someone else to petrify? Yeah, no, that's it, actually. They had 2 other people hold the wall. They petrified them and then unpetrified Updog and Dog Up, being like, all right, we'll come swap people out every week. What's up, dog? No, Dog Up what's? Hey, howdy, my headphones might die. Genevieve B, what? You need new headphones or something for Christmas? That's interesting because this war is not yours alone. It involves all the creatures on the Earth. And I guess some on the moon. The wall motor wore out and broke. No, I don't, lol. I want a tattoo. Really? Okay. Of what? Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe they could have just gone to the basement, shut the power off, and then, unpetrified Dog Up and Updog. Train, let me show you the courage you've taught me. By the way, I'm also not dead. And I have my hot lady friends here with me, and also some hot guy friends. Why is everyone hot in this game? Oh, you want that rat race tattoo? Okay, Genevieve B. Not a banana tattoo, I hope. Nick the Frenchie. That's a great idea. Everyone! Look, it's all the guy, and we're all here. Everyone's here.
What? I forgot the guy with the heart's name.
It's a race. Death Bob? Yes, that rat race.
The giant is intimidated.
Now we must get inside the giant. Don't gotta explain that. Let's go. I see, so we destroy his core. Oh yeah, I do that when I'm inside most guys. Nothing, let's go. Please, Noodle. I somehow heard what you said from down here. Go near its mouth. What the hell are we doing right now? This is G-Doll from the moon. Okay. Can you or not? Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are? I am. Leave it up to me. What? Behave. Nick the Frenchie? What? Rogue Effect? What? 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 Rogue Effect? What? Destroy the core, more like destroying my core. Yeah, coffee, cat, cat, cat. Speaking of which, man, I've been doing this abdominal exercise for my obliques lately. Whew, just like turning a little bit, I can feel it. That's what the snow's done to me? Oh, you mean from having to shovel, Grimburn? Now! Hold on! Not now. Jesus, I'm flying here. Okay, now. Whoa! Why were we spinning so rapidly? Ow! I broke both of my legs, and I have to hurl. Okay. I love that you mention my name often. Let's destroy your core some more. Coffee, cat, cat, cat? Well, we're doing shoulder shrugs today. If we get any sort of donations. Favorite dungeon theme. Favorite dungeon, aka Fungeon. Wait, no. Neck? I'm in the neck. His neck, his back. I got a shuriken. Can, Lemon throw that as a weapon? Sure he can. Yes, exercise. Nick the Frenchie? Attack from behind. My god, game, behave. Yo, Operculum! Operculum Audio with the cool $2. Saying, sup, dude. My mom says hi. Yo, everyone say hi to Operculum Audio's mom. Operculum Momdio. Welcome. Opercumom. That's it. We got there. Hi, Mom. Sup. XD, says Rogue Effect and Way Sketch and Coffee Cat Cat Cat. Opercumom. Yeah, no, I think that's the one. I think that's how you say it. You know what I just realized? A lot of the robotic enemies are still weak to the virus spell. Maybe it's a computer virus. Operculum's mom has got it going on. OG American. Anyone who shows up to a KarmaJolt stream has it, metaphorically, going on. But yeah, Operculum, thank you so much for the cool $2. And Coffee Cat 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 became a channel member. Welcome to Hey You, I Like You. Yo, everyone put the moms and the cats in the chat. Yo, we got a new channel member, everybody. So, let's see, that would be $8 plus 12. We're going to 20. We got 20 reps to go. Hey, Coffee Cat Cat Cat. Thank you so much. Are they harming each other? Why do they do that? Everyone put the, all my channel members, put the members-only emojis in the chat for a new memb. That's short for member. But my member isn't short. Sorry. My God, I'm a little unhinged today, everybody. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a good mood. Maybe it's because I know Dagger is going to show up at some point. But let's, in the meantime, cure my party here, I guess. Victor Fuentes B, welcome. Dagger, oh my God. Did I call that or what? Welcome. I've been lurking for a bit, just silently. That's how you lurk. If you're lurking non-silently, then it's not lurking. Or you're really bad at it, I don't know. What weapons does Lemon have? Oh, he's got the Mage Masher, does he not? Let's virus this guy. Beamed! I love that sound effect so much. But yeah, so Lexi learned all of the level 3 magics, and that's neat. We're gonna hack this machine to pieces. Way Sketch. Good joke. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell. Karma also has a Discord you can join in the video description. Yeah. Thank you, Gouda Guy. Only humble member things. So I don't know if there's really any advantage to having the full moon over the longsword, since they have the same offense, and the longsword seems to have a higher hit percentage at 92. Whoops. Than the full moon. Although, yeah, slightly higher hit percentage with a longsword. Although thrown weapons do have a like throwing element to them, so if I happen to encounter an enemy that is weak to throwing weapons, I'll hit them extra hard. So that might be the one advantage to equipping the full moon. It is a ranged weapon, but as we discussed earlier, the back row is bugged in such a way that as long as you equip a ranged weapon at any point, you will be able to attack from the back row without receiving the damage penalty for basically the rest of the game. Unless your character leaves the party, then comes back, I think. That's not something? Searcher. Hardly knew her. Actually get a parry here. We might be able to farm a ton of experience from one of these searchers, maybe on the next floor or something like that. G-Dolph will not pass his driving test. Gouda guy? I get it. Bam! Oh, because he's dead. Collar. Hardly knew her. Yeah, no, she wears a collar. I'm into it. The problem I have with throw commands in Final Fantasy games is not getting the weapons back. Yeah, like you can't just pull that out of the body at the end of the battle. Or you throw it so hard that it pierces through them. And it keeps going and you can never find it. Genevieve B? Yeah, I'll see you soon. 100% how I feel about throw in tactics. Horseman! Why do they call him that? That Horseman is just like the Giant of Babil, but with horse parts. Such as hooves. And a spear. Bah! Dang, stuff hits so hard in this game. Wolf gained a level. Lemon didn't because he was dead. Centaurs have 2 rib cages. Way sketch. I never thought about that. They also have 2 legs. And then 2 more. Don't need to be agitated to explode? Pretty sure they got agitated. Explodes when agitated. Shout out to Metroid Prime. Samurai arrows. Those are just arrows made of metal. I have 2 legs before I have 2 legs, and then I have 2 more. Rogue effect. That's trying to spark a memory in my brain. What is that a reference to? I have 2 legs before I have 2 legs, and then I have 2 more. Avis, you stop. So much coffee today, Karma. Soul Wave? Yeah, I got a big old Kirby mug. Oh, I smoked 2 joints before I smoked 2 joints, and then I smoked 2 more. Okay, okay. If I had like 2 hours to think about that, I would have gotten there. Stomach! Obviously, you want to go to the right side of the stomach first. Nope, you want to get this treasure chest in the stomach first. This thing doesn't have a thorax? Missed! Oh, I missed! Beamer? He's beaming, everyone. Let's try one of these. And then hit him with the Titan. Let's just use a ton of MP, because, like, why not? Oh, weak worked there. But we don't do no weak work on this channel. Let's do these 20 shoulder shrugs, everybody. Did you take German in high school? Cupid Punch? So I missed. Hey, we got some experience and stuff. And a tent. Is there anyone that I should be using the sneak command on to steal from? Like, I actually don't know. Hey, let's do 20 shoulder shrugs, everybody. We got 40 pounds of weight right here. Shoulders back. Face forward. Very handsome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Nick, were you born in France? Nintendo Fan Club? If I had to guess, oui. Spam the IDK emoji for every shrug. But why? Ooh, a treasure chest. Wait, let's like heal everybody. How much am I healing for? 150 with a cure 1 there. Oh, that seems pretty consistent actually. There's no variance there. How much does Wolf cure for with a regular cure 1? Like approximately 400. So I'm guessing that's based on the wisdom stat. There's the demon. Just dropping in to smack the like button with my wife's Charizard plushie. Hell yeah. Gouda guy. Unfortunately, one half of my education was in German, and the other half was in English. Interesting. That seems fortunate, though, all things considered. Happy Monday, my little cupcake, says Ryan K. What? What? What do you mean? Why do you call me that? Strike first, I will. Who's a person you like a politician or influencer? I love, I think her name is Monty Mater on TikTok and also Instagram. Also a guy named Good Trouble. Very, very smart individuals. Absolutely know what they're talking about. Good people. Therapy Jeff is my favorite, says Genevieve B. Legal Eagle is another one. Kind of like that guy. You know what? Let's hit this guy with a nuke. Is he the bird furry? No, you're thinking of Harvey Birdman. No, I don't think so. KarmaJolt is great, says Cupid Punch. Hey, thanks. Gouda Guy said the same one. But honestly, like, the content that I consume on YouTube is like speedruns, Mega Harv, Way Sketch with a cool $5. Oh my gosh, Scenario. Or is it Scenario? You're trapped in a vintage RPG as the hero. What RPG would it be? Mario RPG. Don't have to talk to nobody. Just jump. Just jump and hammer. No, I've thought about this a lot. It would be Dragon Warrior 3. Let's do the underflow glitch. Hey, everyone put the pencil in the chat for Way Sketch, who donated a cool $5, and we gotta update this to-go counter anyway. So now we have 10 to go, but we did 20. Hey, thank you so much. I want to say Dragon Quest 3. Because your party is like whatever you want it to be. And I have to imagine, like, when you form that party, and you, like, basically at the beginning of the game, you go to the cafe to recruit party members. And you can choose what class and what, I guess, gender you want them to be. But I have to imagine that means I can pick my friends. And turn them all into goof-offs. And then eventually sages. But you can also, like, you know, at any point, send them back home if they're not feeling it. You can bench them and swap them out. Oh yeah, wait, we got the Bahamut summon, everybody. I forgot about this. This summon is basically as powerful as, like, imagine if you combined Sean R with Nicholas D. That's what the Bahamut summon. That's about as powerful as the Bahamut summon would be. And it makes an adorable noise. And does like 8,000 damage to everybody. DQ1 with my luck, says Grimburn. You found a life. Is that for me, Nicholas D? Yeah, it's like a little shot. I'd be the goo, says Sears. And he's got a cool lagoon to boot. Oh, Bahamut, yes. I don't know if I ever played Bahamut Lagoon. D Machin. This guy you can actually hit with the weak spell. Oh, he does a lot of damage too. I should hurry up. She doesn't have weak? Let's rip one of these. Probably should have just kept fighting him anyway. Which is why it's a good idea to make him weak. Brian Hall? Welcome. I'm already the Gouda guy, says Gouda guy. I see the name Train, and the only thing I can think of is one of their songs. Like what? Kojiro. Actually, not too familiar. That guy gives you 8,000 experience, huh? Later, we're going to abuse a slight bug in the coding to get a lot of experience from multiple D machines. It's actually D Machin. They don't spell it all the way out. He's very sensitive about his name, too. Ever met anyone like that? I know Sears' favorite Greek demigod. It's Chericles. What's a D machine? Rogue Effect? Check out my other page and you can find out. And obviously it stands for Donut Machine. Yes, thank you. Drops of Jupiter. Maybe I would know it if I heard it, Kojiro. Surprised. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot G-Dolph's voice was like Dr. Wowie. That's the voice that I gave him. I know I like a song by Train, but I don't remember what it is. Avis? That's a first for you. That's the first time. That's like the first time you didn't know something about a band or a music. Get beamed. Can you nuke everyone? No, you can't. You can Meteor everyone. Let's do it. It'll come to me soon. A beamer drives too fast. Doesn't use turn signals. Oh my god, L6. Tiger Frog TV. What's up, dog? Alright, done with coffee. Now for water. Bean dip. Gotta get back to work. Y'all have a good day. Hey, thank you so much. Everyone put a bean in the chat. You got a dip? Hey, thanks for showing up. It's been a pleasure. Where's Updog? Yo, quick guns on the surface of the earth. They were just in a cutscene. Yes, thank you for the beans, everyone. Passage. Does that mean like intestines? This is the colon. Ah, that's why it's shaped like this, huh? Like, so far, every floor of this robot has been named after sections of the human body, at least. Like, there was the neck, the chest, the stomach. And now we're in passage? What? Are we getting past? Well, Nick D's favorite Greek god is Dionysus. No, my fave is Narcissus. Dionysus, the god of wine? No, that would be Bacchus, would it not? Mac Giant. He's like Irish, I guess? That explains the giant claws. Meteo! Why not? We underflowed his MP. My favorite Greek god is Kratos. Let's do this for no reason. Asura? Hardly knew. I could put him in the back row. Oh, it randomed the life one. Okay. Good cover. Man, that Meteo takes forever to cast. I guess it is, like, the best spell in the game or something. Yeah, that did some pretty good numbers there. Y'all seen Krapopolis? Cuban Punch? What is that? I remember a Narcissus from the beginning of the Disney Hercules. I don't know if he was real or if it was just a joke. Dionysus, Greek god of wine, vegetation, fertility, and religious ecstasy. I like some of those things. KJ, Greek god of greatness, because of us. Sears? Thank you. That feels good. That feels good to hear. Monsters! Last arm. I'm getting searched over here. Let's Baham him. What did that do? Cure staff. Where's the first arm? Well, this one is the first arm, depending on which direction you're coming from, Jason Mel. Elixir. Damn near kills her. I don't think I've used a single one of those this playthrough. I'm sure I'll use them at some point. Ooh, I'm almost out of ethers. We should go shopping at some point. That's not enough. Let's give her... Well, there is a save point up there, so I'll get my MP back relatively soon, it seems. And while I'm at it, let's make a safety save. I'm just worried about accidentally closing out of the window at some point. Okay. I want to say this is the spot in the game where you can easily abuse a certain glitch. So let's use a cabin here. Remember when Pokemon Go first came out? You could go wander around your neighbor's yard looking at whatever you wanted, as long as your phone was out. Ryan K. Yeah, people just understood, you know. All right, let's save the game. Let's try to find a random encounter around here where we can find a searcher that will summon the D Machin enemy. Nicholas D with a cool 20 Swedish krona saying, gonna play some Punch-Out after work. Hell yeah. Yeah, I want to stream all the way through that game pretty soon. Probably going to be a Christmas Eve thing. I might be able to do it in one sitting. Let's do a lit 3 here. I got in trouble for trespassing with that damn game, says Genevieve B. Tell us about it. Hey, everyone put the D's in the chat for Nicholas D. Thank you so much for the cool 20 Swedish krona. And let's update this reps counter to that. Okay, so let's hit this guy. Well, I crit him there. Does he summon the monster we're looking for? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, and this is perfect because I can... Shut up with that alarm. Okay, so I can weak this D Machin enemy with Gandalf here. And what you want to do is after you weak him, you want to immediately attack him, but use a life potion on him as he is disappearing from the screen. You usually can't really do that. You usually cannot cast life or use a life item on an enemy. But, like, because of a bug in this game, what happens is every time you try to revive an enemy with a life potion or the life spell, I think because the vitality stat is bugged, the game ends up immediately reviving them and then killing them, because they technically revive with 0 HP, so they die again. So long story short, every time I use the life spell or a life potion on an enemy that has already died, it revives, then dies again, and I get another, I think, 8,000 experience points from this enemy. So you get the experience for killing it again, technically. So farming this enemy over and over is like an awesome way to get experience, especially if you abuse this bug. So yeah, if it's not clear, every time I kill that enemy, I get experience for it. And then every time I use the life spell or life potion on it, I get an additional enemy's worth of experience for it. And that guy gives like 8,000 experience. So let's heal up here, Lucy D. Love the 0 vitality glitch, yes. Wasn't a lot of healing. Ah, more FF2/4. Woo, yeah, Muppet Mower, welcome. Samari Craft, how are you? Let's do this like maybe 2 more times. Yo, the lag on that one. So we should get like a ton of experience for this. And yeah, you want to hit this searcher with a weak attack, because every time you hit it, that's when it summons a monster here. And then we hit him with a weak spell. If you're really fast, you can have 2 characters use a life on that guy. I am gonna heal up before I kill this guy, I think. And he'll have just enough MP that I can underflow it again. Guess it doesn't really matter, I'm right next to a save point. That didn't kill it, huh? Pito will not like this dragon abuse. Yeah, but apparently it's a machine dragon. D-matchin'. Cure staff. Yeah, abusing bugs is something they wouldn't want me doing, huh? Oh, I'm in trouble here, actually. Wait, this is really bad. So, I guess Train and Lemon aren't gonna get the experience from this, but that's fine, possibly? He lived? Alright. I am in a ton of trouble now. Yo, Lexi's gonna get all the experience. Hopefully this kills. Please die. Oh my god, okay. So one character survived the battle, and she's gonna get a ton of experience here. Okay. She's gonna get 564,000 experience undivided. Lexi gained a level. Learned Quake. Lexi gained a level. Gained a level. Learned Stone. Lexi gained a level. Lexi gained a level. Learned Weak. Alright, that's a good one to have. Lexi gained a level. Learned Fatal. Lexi gained a level. Learned Nuke. Lexi gained a level. Tent. Totally on purpose, that's it. Franimal! Goes through every level gain, yeah, you bet. That could have been worse. She's level 51 now. Should we do it again? Let's do this. Underflow that MP again. Been telling people you're great for a while now. Hey, thank you so much, Franimal86. The nuke spell. Michael? What's your favorite spell, everybody? Victor! Thanks for being here. Bio says, Josh Scouron. Yeah, Virus. Such a good spell in this game. Which I guess is probably translated to Bio in other versions of the game, huh? Nuke is fast cast. Muy bueno. Tiger Frog? I didn't realize that. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that same trick, but this time have more people survive the battle. She got a ton of HP from that, though, which is great. I don't need this battle that doesn't have a D-Machin summoner in it. Alright, I'll fight this guy, I guess. How many D-Machines did you spawn that last battle? Muppet Mower? I was not paying attention to that. I don't know. Like 6, maybe? Is it Monday? It is. It is, Nick the Frenchie. Did I not just, underflow this guy's MP. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't do it right. That's what I thought. Great XP farm. No, you. If you have Ice Shield, Train would only lose 10% of his total... 10% total of his HP. To what? Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, right. I see what I did. I underflowed his MP and then I stayed in a tent, which undoes it. Sorry, non-native English speaker, so my cell phone autocorrects me incorrectly. Victor? No, I figured it was, the phone hit send before you were ready. That's okay. Alright, now we underflow the MP. $69 MP, that's hilarious. Let's do one of these. Well, I gotta arrange the spells here. Alright, we underflowing. I know I've explained this bug a bunch. But if you want me to explain it again, I will. So yeah, I underflowed G-Dolph's MP, so now he's got like 500. The song is Tell Me by Train, says Solo Wave. Alright, I'll try to look it up. When D-Machine uses fire on you, you lose 10% with Ice Shield. Let's see. Shower, woo! Nah, no showering. Time to shower. Everyone, put the shower emoji in the chat. Weird RNG there. Strike first, I will. Shower. More like shower. It'd be spelled the same way. Robert McGee. Hey, Karma. What's up, man? How's it going today, bro? It's going pretty good. I think I'm gonna try to go get a haircut later. Alright, I guess I'll fight this guy. Have you eaten yet today? I did have a little breakfast, Genevieve B. I have like that Kashi protein cereal, the peanut butter one that I like. Not sponsored. But yo, Kashi, hit me up. I do a sponsorship. Yeah, I'd eat your products on stream. Bro, says Nick the Frenchie. Alright, this glitch is harder to do than I thought because you have to find a very specific enemy. He showed up like first try and then I couldn't find him again. My favorite Greek demigod is Jason, says Soul Wave. Jason Mel, you mean? Jason Slooty Bart Fast Mel. I'm Jason. He's who I'm named after. It's not the other way around. Jason Voorhees. Death Bob, that guy's in like Mortal Kombat or something, right? Jason and the Argonauts, yes. You know what I just thought of? Have I, like, even given this guy's equipment a look? Sorcerer's Robe. That's worse. You don't get a chance to equip this guy with a shield. animated adult cartoon with Matt Berry in it. So Wave, I'm interested. Wait, what are we talking about? Third favorite track in this game. This game has an amazing soundtrack, says Thomas Harvey. Yes, that is correct. Like, even for a Final Fantasy game, and they all have good soundtracks. Where is this enemy? I found it first try, and then it's been like 10 minutes, and I haven't been able to find it again. S. Edge is lemon because he is squishy. Tiger Frog? I never think of reasons for the names. Oh, this sucks. Yeah, definitely running from this singular D machine. Rare encounter. Is it, Michael? Have you played the collection remakes? I have not, Victor. I've only ever played this version of FF4. So Wave, you may be behind in the live feed. Yeah, Cupid Punch? I was thinking that too. Here we go. Ooh, and I'll strike first. Beam. Why is beam not working? Oh, okay. He's summoning the wrong person here, and I hate that. We can still do a similar strategy, but it's not going to give us as much X. Silenced! Yeah, that stinks. But I'm pretty sure weak still works on this guy, so... we can farm some experience here. I'm actually running out of life potions is the problem. Horseman. Maybe if I had done that faster, I could have gotten 2 out of it. Alright, let's close it out now. This has been my favorite Final Fantasy since 1992. Been playing that RPG for 33 years. This is the one that started it all for me. Oh my god. Sure, I'm gonna use a life 2 here, I guess. Okay, back to work for me. Bye, Genevieve B. Everyone put the puppy dog emoji in the chat for Genevieve B. Are the enemy summons random? I actually don't know, Victor. But possibly. 16,000 experience, not nearly as much as the last time. Although, that might be divided by 5 people. Lemon gained a level. Train gained a level. He's been training, huh? Yeah, that wasn't nearly as good. Well, let's train some more. Jill of Trades. Welcome back. Thank you for the donation the other day. To name G-Dolph. Okay, okay. Hopefully this guy summons a D machine. That's the thing about Final Fantasy. I think they sort of remain timeless. That's a good way to put it. We just streamed all the way through Final Fantasy 1 a couple months ago, and like, I don't know, man. I still have a ton of fun with that game, you know? Linux Gamer! Welcome. My first Final Fantasy was technically FF1, but I only played for a few minutes of it. First full playthrough was 7, which is still one of my top favorite games. Yeah, great game. Kojiro. Identify this. Summon the other guy. This girl learned some new spells. Let's try, oh, she learned Nuke. Let's do that. Screen flashes. I told them we already got one. I watched a Final Fantasy VII stream last night. Michael, who was it? Nuka-Cola. Obviously, this game makes a reference to the Fallout series. You know what? I want to try something. Let's save the game and reset. That might increase the probability of getting the encounter that I'm looking for. Karma, you're a funny guy, like a clown, says Josh R. Thanks. So I'm like funny, but you're scared of me a little bit? Do you have a Thunderclaw? I don't think... Oh, yeah, Lucy D. I don't think I do, actually. I got rid of my claws. I do have lit arrows, but like, whatever. Funny, like funny, haha funny? Funny looking. Oh, cracking with the burn. Welcome. Never seen Goodfellas. It's always fun watching your streams. Hey, Michael, appreciate you. Sup? Peter Harris. No, I knew what he meant. A clown like Go-Go the Mime, Simon D. Yeah, exactly. I'm actually just perfectly mimicking someone else's Final Fantasy IV live stream. Okay, I thought that saving and resetting would help me find this specific enemy. I think if you advance near to the boss, there is a random encounter that is the alarm with the dragon. Should I go one floor more? I'm in the lung. Man, look at this crazy machinery. This is what it's like inside my body, too. That was a special one yesterday when that guy requested Punch-Out. Yeah, and then MB was like, I'm gonna drop a huge dono so that you play Punch-Out for this one guy. Shoutouts to MB, the legend. Everyone put an MB in the chat. Dang, where is this one encounter? Are the floors kind of shaped like body parts? Is that what I'm saying? Up, but don't trigger the event. So go up to the next floor and just walk around where I was walking around. I missed something other than pawn paneling yesterday. Yeah, Sears, we played some Punch-Out. And some Battletoads. Little Ninja Gaiden. Some F-Zero 99. Some broth, the potato. Baby, you got a stew going. Virus. Oop. Do they take extra damage when casting, N-Rock? Final Fantasy score. Alright, those guys give 6,000. Okay, I'm getting some texts. I was nodding off. Sears, it's okay. You take care of yourself. Lunar. Alright, so where the frick is that one encounter? I guess it's rarer than I remember. Currently playing 3D version of FF4 on my phone. I'm at a point where I can do the Sealed Cave, Sylph Cave, or Sealed Cave. What do you recommend? Sylph Cave first. The save point is his appendix. Yeah, L6? Like, I kind of see what they're going for there. Cure Staff. I'm using that way too much. Yeah, Josh, answer's still the same, I'd say. Sylph Cave first. Alright, summon the D-Machin, please. There it is, everybody. Okay, let's not mess it up this time. Lexi Wolf, what's going on? I have yet another character named Wolf. Alright, let's use like 10 of these lives here. Okay, so again, not only do I get experience for killing that monster, but every time I use a life on it, it counts as reviving it and then immediately killing it again. So I'm getting a ton of experience from this battle here. If I can survive it. Bambi Diego, Karma is the real D machine, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then you slap this guy lightly to get him to summon another monster. Ooh. I need G-Dolph to go, like, now, yeah. Alright, let's cure up. Like, Zoink Scoob. Simon D? Why are we saying that? Just to get me to do that impression? Extra cautious here. Victor, you're saying you're not sure how I'm making the level up process enjoyable, but I'm doing it? Thank you. What a compliment. Weak. Simon D. Okay. I guess I didn't get the reference. I like going back to see how the SNES version was translated, then remember how the FF4 on PS was translated. Now I'm thinking how much better the PS version was translated. I didn't realize that. Jill of Trades, yeah, the Final Fantasy, like, Chronicles version or something like that? It was basically a PlayStation disc with FF4 and Chrono Trigger on it, right? Which is unrelated to Final Fantasy. Whoops, that's bad. Took too long there. And then G-Dolph's turn didn't come up when I thought it was gonna. So we're getting flamed by this D machine. Almost missed the inputs there. Hop on that D machine. Muppet Mower? We're doing it. We got a stew going, basically. Alright, let's heal Train here. Oh wait, no jump guy. Yeah, you're right. Just a disgrace, my only daughter. Alright, let's do 2 more. Alright, let's hit this guy now to actually lower his HP. Fire! That's what he sounds like. I'm guessing. Damn, this guy's still not dead. Okay. Let's just do one of these. Dead. Okay, so we should get a ton of experience from this. 9999. That's a decent amount of damage, you spoony bard. Okay, 137,740 experience. Lemon gained a level. Lemon gained a level. Lemon gained a level. Train gained a level. Train gained a level. G-Dolph gained a level. Look, if they're gaining levels, then so shall I. I've got 14 shoulder shrugs to do, everybody. Le Monde. Should have killed Fusoya. Oh, Josh R., you're probably right. Yeah. Because he's not going to be in my final party, so, like, the exp is a little bit wasted on him. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, Mecha Dragon farming is right, Mars and BG. Welcome. Trico, level up is right. Lexi and Wolf gained a level. Wolf gained a level. Wolf gained a level. Learned white. Yeah, that's okay. That's significant. I got a cure 1 from that. Let's update that reps counter. Thank you, everybody, for the shoulder shrugs. I got skee ball tonight, so I don't know if I'm going to be streaming later this evening, but we'll figure it out. Let's go back to that save point. Let's nuke somebody. Silenced! Ever speedrun this game? Josh R., I've never speedrun a game ever. I should. I've thought about it before. Is this the Fungin? Not quite, Trico. Fight him. Yeah, the 64 door glitch. Jill of Trades. I should look that up. I actually don't know how to do that one, but I've heard about it. I think it's a stairs glitch, as a matter of fact. Yo, we finally gained a level. So did Train and G-Dolph. Okay. Finally, like it's Final Fantasy. No, it's FF4, not DQ4. Lily K, I'm sorry. Welcome. The cabin is what we're using right now. That's a 0 miss in 5 hours, 30 minutes as a kid, no cheats. With resets and beat him. Josh, that's impressive. As a kid? When was that? Let's underflow some MP again. This spell is this glitch is really easy to do, especially because you can heal party members who are already at full HP. Boom. My best is 11 hours flat, says Lily K. Lung. Should we do the glitch one more time, everybody? Alright, let's just get, like, super busted. Like, while I'm here, you know? I don't have too many life potions left, unfortunately. Manly voice. Nick the Frenchie? I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright, we're doing it again. Just a couple times. Because we're almost out of those life potions, you know? Did he just double fire there? Love this game. Happy to see you have been playing it lately. Do you like this one or FF6 more? T-Linil? Probably 6, but I'm getting a newfound appreciation for this game. Especially after finding out how many rare drops there are in this game. There's like just a bunch of stuff that I didn't know about. Six is so rad, says Jess the Disgrace, my only daughter. There might be an application for the fast spell here that, like, maybe I could farm my XP faster with this method, but I don't know. Yeah, Michael, talking about the sealed cave skip, huh? We did that one. Alright, I'm almost out of life potions here. Let's do one more. T edition, yeah, Bambi. I think I saw Mega Harp playing that one. That has the KarmaJolt item in it, does it not? Okay, let's kill off G-Dolph here, and then close it out. Nuke self! That's his best move. Then I will, I guess, nuke this guy. I've never used the Fatal spell. Is that worth using? Got him. Have you always been a gamer, KarmaJolt? Since I was 3, Josh R. Alright, that's a decent amount of experience. Lemon, Train, Lexi, Wolf. We all gain levels? Alright. Now let's go back and save the game and do whatever this stupid thing is that's coming up. Train has over 3,000 HP. That's hot. How much HP do you guys have? I always wondered, like, what's the scale? Is it like, does an average human have like 100 HP? Or is it more like, we have like 10,000 HP and stuff does much more damage? And the damage numbers are higher. The power creep is worse. Why are we taking out Fusoya? Simon D, so that he doesn't get any of the experience from that battle. Malkov the Mad says, I have 10 HP and possibly diabetes. That is possible. Knowing you. Knowing what I know about you, which is nothing. That's pretty possible. Alright, underflowed MP again, let's go. I'm keeping G-Dolph in the front row because I feel like it. I appreciate the honesty. Yo, Kink with the cool $4.56 saying, how many reps does this give you? It gives me 9.12 reps, Kink. Hey, thank you so much for the cool money. Everyone, put a rope in the chat for Kink. I don't know. Hey, appreciate you. You're late. Oh my gosh, it's the 4 freaking fiends, everybody. You know what? I kind of want to save a separate save state here, because there is a glitch I can come back to later, but like I don't want to do it right now. The giant won't stop. You. That's his one line. We'll be late to rest here. Time to get him. 4 fiends. I don't remember their voices. Master Zemus. Something, something. I missed it. I accidentally hit the button twice. Now I will restore your strength. I was just at a save point, dude. I skipped over their lines. HP and MP recovered. Fight with all your might. So this is one of those battles, like maybe I'll mess around with it. This is one of those battles where, depending on how much damage you deal to this enemy, he will change forms, right? But there is a weird bug in the game, as you might expect at this point, where you can prevent the form from changing if you abuse the wall ability. So the wall is, as you know, it's a spell that bounces spells. I ain't got to explain that. This Elements boss is programmed to change forms once his HP reaches a certain number, a certain threshold. But you can prevent... Whoops, I healed him. You can prevent the transformation if you damage him by bouncing spells off of a walled ally. And I guess I'll try to show you that. The Vegeta voice is my fave, says Trico. Yo, Alex B. Welcome. More like welcome. Keep getting cursed here. The wall is like reflect. Yes, King. Damn, that heals him too, huh? Can we reflect nuke? Let's try that then. Yeah, that works. I don't know the numbers. So I don't know what how much damage you have to deal before this guy's supposed to transform. But this guy's definitely supposed to transform. Yeah, whatever. I might end up doing this battle multiple times. I love the little skull icon for the curse. Yeah, so I think he's supposed to transform every 10,000 damage he takes. Ew. Each fiend would be around 26k HP. That's like a lot. Dang. Let's use this elixir here. That guy died, huh? I didn't wall it. Alright, let's just do the battle like normal in that case. Pretty funny the localizer thought Nuke would be more acceptable than Flare. Perhaps he was a RoboCop 2 fan. Yeah, like, I think that's something you can't really talk about in Japan, you know? Christopher Smack! Hi, Karma. I'm stuck at work for the next 2.5 hours, so glad to see you streaming now. Hey, welcome. Fight with all your might. I might. Alright, anyway. Yeah, I might mess around with that glitch later. But I wanted to at least show it off. Let's slow this dude. Good luck, Mega Man, says Justin Bailey. Hey. Thank you. My favorite translation is Merton. Yeah, in FF6, which is supposed to be Meltdown, exactly. Oh, okay. I just realized I did underflow this guy's MP, but since Rubicant heals you before battle, it undoes that bug. Is Curse like a big deal? Such a goofy spell as well, yeah. Yeah, so that guy... Ooh, he's showing me the leg again. So he transformed after not that much damage, right? Rubicant. So saucy. Yeah, exactly. RPG trivia. Who says this? I will restore you. Want to save your game? Yo, Ice 3 crushed that dude. I bet I could think of who that is. Josh R. Slow. I will restore you. Heal. Want to save your game? Here's a hint. Water Palace, he says. Oh shoot, I just hit this guy with the ice. Luca in Secret of Mana. Okay, okay. I might have gotten there eventually. I'll lit him up. Oh my god. Big FF4 lover here says Dungeon Screw. Is it Dungeon Screw or Dungeons Crew? Welcome either way. Might even use some white magic with this guy. Which Final Fantasy you think should get the modern FF7 remake treatment? Oh. Loaded question, because people liked that, huh? I was not a big fan of the FF7 remake. That said, I didn't play it. I watched people play it. That was unnecessary. Ooh, she windy. What do I hit her with? Fire? Actually, don't know. I got big waved there. Maybe I don't hit her while she's in air form. I have an idea. Let's use an elixir. Yeah, that did fine. Ray! D. What does the D stand for? Andy R. I love that question. Nuke! Dang, that did a ton of damage. I'm looking for heal. Here it is. Oh. Oh. That's unfair. Storm put everyone at single-digit HP. Wow, Muppet Mower. Yeah, I say wow to that, too. That was like one of my last life potions, too. Well, he died. Need one of these. Dragon guy. Dead. Train? Not getting any experience from this battle, everyone. I'm the guy who was playing Breath of Fire 4 in the other stream, by the way. I'm finally on Act 3. Dungeon Screw? I'm not familiar with that game. How many hours in? FF5, where donos change classes. L6, wait, that's a brilliant idea. I should do that. Donation incentive for next time I play Final Fantasy V. You donate $10, you pick my class. Master Zemus. Once again, but with feeling. No. We lost! See ya. Eric. Welcome. More like swoony bard, am I right? I should have said that at some point. Did Edward ever die? Alright, let's go back to that save point. Not this guy again. Breath of Fire are amazing Capcom RPGs from SNES to PS1 era. They have Chrono Trigger vibes. Dungeons Crew? Didn't get that vibe. Well, I played the first two games, and it was difficult to get through them. I'll say that. That said, I have heard that the third game is awesome. So I'm excited to play that. Well. Yo, kill this guy. Oh my gosh. BOF 1 and 2 aren't easy for sure, but 3 and 4 are the best. They're the main ones I feel like have Chrono Trigger vibes, which is why I like them. Yeah, no, to be clear, the first two games, I didn't mind their difficulty. They were difficult to get through because I just didn't enjoy them. That said, we had a lot of people showing up to those streams to make it real fun. So that part was nice. Alright, let's save the game here, everybody. Okay. It's 2:30, huh? Let's do these 9.12 shoulder shrugs, and I'm probably gonna call that a stream. I think I'll be back later tonight after skee ball, because we do have the early hour. I'm going there at 6. I'll probably be home by like 8 or 9. For a short stream at least. But let's do these 9 shoulder shrugs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.12. Crushed it. Yeah, Josh R., my local bar has a skee ball league. And for those who don't know, skee ball is that game that you find at, like, you know, the arcade or the boardwalk, where you roll a ball up a ramp. And there are, like, concentric circles that have differing point values. What did I just do? It was 9.12? Whoops. I think that was it. Anyway, I have errands to do, so I'm gonna go do those. Thank you so much for watching me play a little bit of Final Fantasy IV. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. I'll see you soon.